own schedule. Okay, he can do whatever he wants. He's Dad's. Dad can do what he wants. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
And hello.
Hello.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be like, "Where's Dadz? Where's Dadz?"
Well, go put your wig on and come back.
It was clickbait. It was clickbait.
No, it
people.
wasn't clickbait. It wasn't clickbait. Don't go away from the stream, for God's sake.
Yeah, he's eating his tea.
Well, we think, I don't know, something. He's doing something downstairs.
No.
Don't make a joke.
Oh, Mads. He's eating Dad's eating Mads.
No, don't make a joke out of that. Right, I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna see what he's up to. Literally a couple of minutes, not even that.
Okay, no big deal. Let's say hi to some people. First of all, good morning, Tommy. How are you? Or good afternoon. It feels like morning.
It's morning for me.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Bumcrack. Hello, darling. And Sinister. And Deep Fried Deals. Reselling Polly's Zahir. Zahir, I don't know if you can take that much ads in one day. You might want to step out for a bit. That's a lot.
He's still eating his dinner.
That's great. Let him eat his dinner.
Yeah, get his energy up.
He's got to be fueled, hasn't he?
Jasmine. Hi, guys. Hey, Jennifer. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. Appreciate it. Double karma. Cool. So what does your dad eat for dinner?
I don't know. I think he's on spaghetti carbonara at the moment.
Nice. Is that a typical thing?
Probably.
Like, I don't think spaghetti when I think UK.
Pasta.
But
they eat a lot of pasta.
Pasta?
I have it once a week. I have it once a week, pasta. So.
See? That's how they say it.
What?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah.
Pasta.
Yeah, we say pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah, it's ours is probably wrong because you guys started this language, right? So I mean, it's all.
I don't know.
I would like to talk like them. I think
we talk up. Our mouths talk up and down. Theirs talk side to side. If you notice, that's how they pronounce different.
It's aluminum as well, isn't it? Aluminium.
You guys say aluminium? You put like 9 extra
aluminium.
That sounds like a planet.
That's not right.
Aluminium. There's another one, isn't there? Another famous one that we say. Oh, tomato and tomato. That's the one. But we say that one wrong because there's no R in tomato. So it's not tomato, it's tomato.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But we still say tomato.
Here doesn't realize it, but he halfway does talk like an American.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, man. Well, somebody Craig said ain't the other day in chat. I was like, whoa, ain't is not even, I don't believe not even in their English vocabulary over there, is it?
Ain't. We say ain't. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Every now and then, not much, but
it's not a proper word. It's like it's very poor grammar.
You ain't doing that. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
You ain't nothing. But you have to do the hand motion when you say that.
Yeah, no,
right?
I did. You ain't nothing.
No, but you have to. Like, if you're going to do that in the UK, you absolutely must.
My teacher used to make, like one of my elementary school teachers, if someone said ain't, she used to make us recite this like phrase over ain't a word and I ain't going to say it anymore. Over and over and over. I was like, oh my God. And I still,
Z says ain't is very common actually. Yeah, I'd say it's.
Is it?
Don't use it that much. I mean, I've heard other people use it quite a lot, but I don't use it loads.
No. It's very lazy, I feel like. It's just a word we made up.
I like it.
I have a complex about it, and I say it a lot, and every time I say it, I think about it, and I'm like, God, I got to figure out some other word.
Have you got any questions anyway for the show, by the way?
No.
We don't ever prepare.
I thought you were going to drill. I thought you were going to drill into us.
We are going to.
We're going to drill. We're going to.
It'll come out. Don't worry. It's just all organic.
The drill is just getting charged up. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't.
So do you like to do that as you like to have questions laid out if you have somebody on?
No, but what I'd like to do, I'd love to be like an interviewer. I'd love to do like an interview show where I just, coax little things out of people. I mean, it's like I suppose it's a weird manipulative side to me that I want to, know about people and really get them to talk kind of thing.
You don't realize that, but we do that every night and the people don't even know it.
I know, yeah. You've got to be very clever with it. You've got to kind of do it without people knowing you're doing it, you know?
We get the craziest stuff. People just pop out. It blows my mind every night. There's someone that drops a bombshell. You're just like,
whoa.
You at least learn one thing about most
one person.
people,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah. And it's not intentional to get like anything bad out of them. It's just,
it's never bad.
I just want to know stuff about people. Like, I don't care whether it's good or bad. I just want to know about people's lives.
Yeah, like, and I'm only going to retain half of that information anyway, so it'll be new again one day.
But we've had like some very crazy shows that where we've learned so much about addictions and childhood problems, and the latest was Michelle Lathan, just things that we had no idea was coming out, and just it's mind-boggling how many people share the same problems in this reseller community. I think there's a lot of issues that everyone has. It seems like almost not everyone, but a lot of people have similar issues, and that might be why they all
gravitate
to this profession, so to speak.
Slightly magnetic.
I've thought about that before. It is interesting,
but I'm not sure Adz has. Like, I see Adz as having like this really beautiful childhood.
Oh God, no. Mine was a mess. Mine was a terrible. I can't say some of the things on this show, but bad.
But I mean, as far as your home upbringing, your parents seem very sweet, and they treated you very good, it seems like.
Well, I can't really say too much because my dad's coming on, but
we'll get out of them. We'll straighten them up.
My mum and dad are fine. We're okay. But I made some wrong choices when I was like 5 to 10 years old, and that's kind of made ripples in my psychological health for the last 10, 15 years.
But how can you make wrong choices at that age when you don't know anything?
No, I know you can't. I know I shouldn't say that I made a wrong choice then, because you can't. But I mean, I know looking back, if I had made a different choice, my life may have turned out a little bit nicer for me, or my kind of childhood life,
I burned things happen like that. You're supposed to turn out the way you are. Like, this is what you're supposed to be. So
I agree with that. I definitely agree with
kind of your job at age 5 to 10 is to make bad choices. That's what we do.
I mean, just think, if you would have made those choices that you wish you would have made, you might not even be here talking to us.
No, I wouldn't. No, definitely. I know that.
You might not have the brilliance to have the Adz experience.
No.
You might be sitting in a library twiddling a pencil right now.
How boring.
Bored to tears.
I do not know what I'd be doing, but I definitely wouldn't be doing this.
Right. So you can't say you made bad choices, because in the end it probably ended up better, because this is
yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine you doing anything else but using your creativity.
I've actually got a theory. Well, it's not a theory, it's a hypothesis to distinguish between the two. But around how childhood trauma can be the driving force behind someone doing incredibly well later on in their life. I think that there's so many links to that. And there's so many of these high businessmen and whatever it may be that have said, they've had things in their childhood or in their early kind of teenage years have come at a terrible time, and it's really made them stronger, So I do think I want to really get behind the psychology of that, really look into it,
Adam, that's so true. I've actually said that so many times of any trauma that I've gone through as a child. I've said I wouldn't trade it in, really, even though it may have been horrible. I wouldn't trade it in, because I like who I am and I like my journey, and the journey would be different. And that's what, because you're going to have trauma and drama no matter what. Like, it's just going to be different.
It's just a product of life.
Yeah.
Let's see how many people are in here right now.
I know there's 44 watching. Thanks, guys. Wow. I'm sorry I haven't said hello to everyone, but let me just say real quick, for everyone in here, I'm sure most of you know Adz Robinson, but if you don't, his channel is amazingly hilarious and wonderful, and it's one of my favorites. So if anyone would do me a favor and put his link in so they can sub. We're going to talk to his dad here in a little bit, which is amazing because, first of all, take a look at that bone structure on this boy or lad.
Well, it's a bit light's a bit overexposed, but yeah.
That's okay. And Dad's doesn't disappoint either, so stick around. Oh. Hey, David.
My whole train of thought now.
Uh-oh. You had a train of thought?
When Pervy Tracy comes out, that voice that's that.
I know. Thank you, Kathy. There's Adam's channel. And he just dropped a video that I haven't even watched yet, but Zahir has, so he can post
I can't remember. I don't know whether I watched it back or not, but I think it's okay. The second episode.
It's okay.
I can't believe Zahir's here. He was here like 4 hours ago. It feels like, it's like he can't get enough of us, evidently.
Well, we're kind of the same with him.
I know. Yeah.
Mutual.
He don't like hearing it. He don't like hearing how brilliant he is, but I had to tell him this morning.
Yeah, that's good. How late did you go?
We got to ride around with him in his CRV. He was jamming gears while we were live.
What's a CRV?
His CRV, his Honda, his one with the Christmas tree dashboard lights that he always likes to blow up.
But what does CRV stand for?
It's a crossover like SUV. It's like a
recreational, like a crossover recreational vehicle.
It's I think the CRV is on a Honda, a car frame, but it's an SUV, so it handles way better. Like that's what Honda started doing.
I thought it might have a link to SUV. I thought it might have a link.
It is. It's an SUV, but I think it's built on a car frame, so they handle a lot better.
He says he did not jam gears.
I think he was doing wheelies, and he was trying to get to the bins. He's on his way to the bins this morning. It was a jam-packed this morning. It was like as soon as we got off, George Ross was going live, and then Look Mom, I'm Hustling went live immediately after that. And this was like now it's 6 a.m. and everybody's still, I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna die. Mm-hmm. Then George, they canceled that on him, unfortunately. Again.
Okay. It's a midget SUV.
A midget SUV. Who said that?
Sinister.
Good thing it's a Honda, because if it was any American car, it'd be dead the way Zahir runs it.
And Glenn Swamp Picker, I did see your question. I did not hit up yard sales today.
Wow.
I had a very long day yesterday, and I slept in this morning. So nope. So I hope everyone else hit up the yard sales. Is it? What's the weather like in the UK, Adam? Like it's changing right now here. It's so nice and cool.
Let me type it in.
Like, are you going through a season change yet?
Yeah, I would have said slightly. It's 11 degrees currently. It's 7 o'clock. So, sorry, that's not in Fahrenheit. 1 second.
That's okay. We always make them do all the math and stuff. Have you noticed, Tommy?
Fahrenheit is 52 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Or 52 degrees. Yeah.
It's chilly.
Is that chilly? Oh, I would have said that's. Yeah.
I think it's.
Well, you guys are used to muck weather. Like I asked it here this morning. I was like, does it ever get to you? Like, weather is depressing to me.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. I can hear someone coming up the stairs.
Uh-oh.
Are you here?
Hi. Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Show them.
All right, do you want to sit in the chair? Sit in here. I'll get another chair. I'll get something from downstairs or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I might sit on the bed.
Hey, this guy.
Hello.
Oh, hi,
How are you?
Billy, Dadz. How are
you doing? Hi.
Good.
Who have we got on?
Tracy and Tommy. You've got names of it.
Yes, Tracy and Tommy. Hiya.
One sec. Let me just stand up a sec. Is that chair on full?
Yeah, that's fine.
1 sec.
Are you going to fluff his toes for him?
I think it's right.
You're going to rub his feet
Tell
in.
you what you could do, get my specs for me.
Yeah,
from the other room. No, they're in the other room.
There we go. That's better. I'll
Yeah,
just tilt
they're
the
in the
camera
other
down.
Hello.
A little neck massage, maybe.
Oh man, look at that! You guys are almost identical twins.
Has Adam been keeping you entertained?
He is the most entertaining person on YouTube, and he deserves 3
Great.
subscribers.
Great stuff. Yeah, good.
How do you feel about his YouTube?
That's better. Can see now. Yeah.
There we go.
That's better.
How do you feel about his YouTube?
It's good. It's good what he does. He's really, you're really into it, aren't you?
Yeah,
Really. Yeah.
Do you watch it? Do you watch his videos?
Oh, we watched the first episode of the Adz show, didn't you? A part of it.
I did. Yeah, I watched the first episode. That was good, and the latest one that you've done is quite good as well, isn't it?
The one that came out tonight. You don't watch that already?
Is it Thursday Talks?
Oh yeah,
Thursday Talks is good. Yeah.
Wait, you watched the first one because you had a Tinder profile in there, right?
Me?
He wanted to delete it. He wanted to make sure he deleted that
profile. Maybe it's news to me. Maybe.
No, you said. I said on the video,
right?
This isn't a Tinder profile because you're being all false. You're trying to make it out like some weird false.
Yeah, okay.
So does your dad, Billy? Do you know most of the people in the UK that do YouTube and are friends with Adz and stuff like that? Have you heard their name or no?
No, not really.
No. Oh wow.
Pretty much none of them. Maybe,
well, one of the big ones is in here. Zahir Malik. He's one of the OG Godfather.
Oh right, yeah. No.
He's got a question. He says, "So what brought you onto the camera for chat, Dadz?"
That's
why everyone's calling you.
I love it.
Well, Adz brought Dadz.
Yeah.
Here.
Hey, Tracy, how many people have we got watching now so my dad can kind of tell?
We have 48 people watching
48
now.
people watching.
Do you get Kit Kat in the US?
No,
Yes.
Yeah.
Kit Kats are good. Not as good as your chocolate's way better than ours, but
Tommy likes flakes. Like
I've been trying to beg somebody to send me flake bars.
Let's just take a good look there. Look at this.
We can get some flakes to you, Tommy. Yeah, we'll get some.
It's expensive. I was like looking at for Adz to ship it over here. The shipping was astronomical. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It was wild. It's cheaper for us to send to you than it is you to us, I think.
So how long have you two been doing this then?
Doing YouTube? I guess I've been doing it for about 6 months myself.
YouTube. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
6 months. 6 months.
6 months.
Oh,
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I do like it. It's fun. It's a community feeling. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
But
it became more fun when I found the UK, I think. It became even more fun.
There's interesting people in the UK.
It definitely seems like a community, doesn't it? A strong community.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, have you looked back at your exact start time? It seems
it
seems like maybe 2 months, but I don't know.
No, like 3 or 4. Like did my little bullcrap video, and then we went live, and that was it.
Is it 3 or 4 months you've been doing them now? That's crazy. That's not so quick.
It goes by fast, yeah. But it's amazing because the UK and we found UK, Canada, and Australia people now, and like every night there's representatives from all the continents, like just in the chat. It's amazing. It's just so amazing. Like never cease to amaze me.
Yeah.
And we bring up those people so much, but I don't mean to disregard the US because we have great people here too. It's just that I've been watching resellers on YouTube for 2 years. So I just know them, it's like, this is new, since I've been making videos, I've met the other countries. So it's just newer and different.
Yeah.
It's like when you get a new car, you just you like it a lot at first, so that's how the UK and Australia is, and then
you break it down and it's no fun anymore.
Can we expect the Dadz channel? Can we expect the Dadz channel? Zahir wants to know.
Oh, we were going to talk about that one because
this chair is really comfy, isn't it?
I know.
He's
me a blooming bomb. Of course it's blooming comfy.
Beautiful chair.
I have a smeared lens.
No, you're good, Tracy.
You were going to do a segment.
I think there's a thumbprint on it.
Tracy, where have you gone?
She's got a thumbprint on her lens.
I think I hit the lens with my thumb. I'm not sure, so I wiped it.
We were going to do a segment on the Adz show called Dad's Corner, weren't we?
Well, you were.
Well, wait. We said, and you said you would do it.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
You only do one. You don't even need to do it, like loads of them if you don't want to.
No, it's no problem.
So, all right, Tracy, do you have anything? Let's kind of reset a little bit. Do you have anything that you off the top of your head that you wanted to know?
Yes.
Okay.
Does Adz share his dreams with you, Dadz?
Adz Yes, definitely. Yeah,
Oh,
Adz does share his dreams. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not his dreams in like financial and future, like his dreams in his head when he's sleeping.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah.
Those sort of dreams.
No,
Yeah.
my dad does not share my.
Okay, good. You don't want to know then.
dreams.
No. Well,
That's all. Next question.
okay.
He's got a very wild imagination, and it shows even
Yeah.
in his dreams. It's so amazing. Like it sometimes it might come across that we're making fun, but we're totally not. It's mesmerized. It's just like amazing.
I never thought he'd make him fun.
Well, I know, but I could see how people could construe it that way. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, there's probably a line, isn't
we
there?
like to bring it up so much because it is fascinating. I mean, you captivate people with these. You cannot imagine the captivation he has with people that are all over the world by telling these dreams. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
And I don't know if it's just because he's willing to tell it or because they're fascinated. I'm not sure which one it is.
And I think he might have an overactive mind. So,
Oh God, yeah. He's,
does he get that from you? Does your mind work like his?
Probably. I think it's
I would say
quite,
more from my dad than my mom.
Yeah. Very active mind. Always thinking about things. Hard to stop thinking sometimes.
Oh yeah. And so what was Adz like as a child? What was his demeanor? What did you notice anything?
He was a crazy guy. He was a crazy guy. Still is. No, he was your demeanor. I tell you something about Adz is he was always dressing up.
Yeah.
Always dressing up in clothes. Bit like what you call cosplay, that sort of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And he does, and he didn't have and I'm imagining he didn't have a line between men or women or fictional characters or anything.
No, I didn't dress up as women when I was younger. The only time I dressed up as a woman was on the date night comedy short. You remember that one when I dressed up?
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
But I dressed up
that.
Loads of different outfits and stuff, loads of different ones, but not as a woman actually.
But if you had access to women's clothes back then, would you have done it, you think?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking you probably didn't do it because you didn't have access to the stuff at that point.
I don't think so. I don't think I did.
Because you couldn't put your mom's clothes on for sure. I mean, you would.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm just checking the scroll on the right here. So we've got people accessing the.
It's trying to be formal.
Yeah.
Yeah. You actually have a question.
You see, if I was at work, this would be a webinar. What we would call a webinar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're calling it a stream.
What kind of work do you do?
A live stream. Yeah, live stream.
What kind of work do you do, Dadz?
I'm in training for a pharmaceutical company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in Cheshire in the UK where we live.
Okay. So you train about the products and stuff like that?
Yeah, train about the products, train the quality control staff. And I don't want to send you to sleep now, you guys, but
no, you're fine.
Control staff and the engineering staff as well.
Right.
At a pharmaceutical plant.
So the chemical makeup and stuff like that?
Yeah, the chemical structure of the drug products.
What's the deal with mineral oil right now? Why is everyone trying to take mineral oil out of like products and replace it with a synthetic? Have you noticed that? Or maybe you don't deal in anything that has mineral oil in it.
We don't know, not directly, but there may be some safety concern.
You've heard of like the company Alcon? Have you ever heard of them? The big eye drop company?
Yeah.
They had like a mass revamp on a lot of their eye products where they're taking like the mineral oil out, and which everyone loved, and doing like a synthetic makeup of it. So I didn't know if you had any. Because
that's really odd, because you'd think it'd be going the other way, wouldn't you? You know, moving from a synthetic to a more natural.
Well, it's probably cheaper, right?
Mm.
That's the only thing I could think.
Yeah, you got to follow the money to get those answers. That's all.
Yeah, I was just curious if because I didn't know what kind of pharmaceuticals they dealt with.
Yeah, so the pharmaceutical products we make are to treat respiratory disease such as asthma, COPD, pulmonary diseases. Yeah, that's type of things, and allergies as well. So nasal sprays. There's a big product in the US called Nasacort. You've come across that? Yeah, it's in the supermarkets. It's probably in Walmart.
Yeah, it's funny because that used to be a prescription here, but it's
That's
over
right.
the counter now.
Yeah, it's OTC now. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how
pretty
big a
wild.
product. Yeah.
This
So-
pharmaceutical stuff is riveting, but do you have any hobbies? Do you have time for that? Like, what do you do on your time off?
Well, I like to relax and read. Just read fiction and fact, I guess. Yeah, lots of fact.
I mean, I know you like to watch a Harry Biker show of some sort.
Yeah, Harry Biker show we watch. Watch TV. I like to go out on my bike now again, my cycle.
Okay.
Not where we live. We've got some fields at the back, so it's quite clear. We can get off the roads and just cycle.
Is that a pedal bike? Like a pedal bike?
Yeah. What we call a push bike. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Adam go with you?
Not really.
You've not for a while, but it'd be good if you could. Again.
I just don't.
Well, they look like they have good genes. Like they look very healthy. Like you're in good shape. Could we ask how old you are by chance? Do you mind?
Me?
Yes.
I'm 23.
Okay. Well, you look it.
Right. Same age as me. So how does
That's so interesting.
So
I'm early 40s to mid 50s.
Okay.
Okay.
I would go about 44, somewhere around there.
Oh, I like you, Tommy.
Well, I mean, he looks very in shape and very good health and stuff like that. So
I'm actually 55.
Are you really?
Nearly on October the 30th.
Wow.
So the week after Halloween. Before Halloween, the day before Halloween. Yeah.
Nice.
So okay.
It's my birthday. When are your birthdays?
Oh, well, you can't ask a woman.
I'm August
I'm
21st.
not asking Tracy how old she is. I'm asking when her birthday
I'll
is.
tell you how old Tracy is. She's 47.
47. I don't mind.
You look amazing.
Oh, God.
She's got good water down there. She's got good water.
Yeah, they've got good.
And my birthday's March 10th. Yeah.
March 10th. So you're a Pisces.
Yes, very much.
I was wondering if he was going there with that.
I know. I knew it.
I knew he was going there with that. I had a feeling he was going to the.
So what are you? What is October?
Scorpio.
Oh,
Scorpio.
yeah.
Yeah, the scorpions. They have that big tail with the sting. You know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to. One of my sons is a Scorpio. Yeah, you're a tough one, I bet. But
And I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo, so.
And you're a Leo, Tommy. So you're a natural leader, I guess. Or
yes, and it shows because I always talk over Tracy, even though she thinks she talks over me. I always cut her off all the time. And I know it, and I try not to do it. But,
and because I'm a Pisces, I let him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Pisces let people walk all over them.
Yeah. It's hard. It's so hard. I don't know. I can't control it. I try not to, and I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
There's a load of questions. Jasmine asked, how did you meet Andrea?
How did I meet Andrea? I met Andrea a long time ago now, 1985, I think it was. And I pretended to be her uncle.
Ooh.
What?
Okay, keep going.
I've never heard this before.
Yes, because she wasn't allowed out. She had quite strict parents at the time, and they wouldn't let her out with boys. She was only 15, 16.
Wow,
16,
she's like
quite conservative,
17
quite
in
conservative
85.
parents. And I had a friend, Warren, and he had a little orange buggy, a little orange Fiat, learned to drive. But we were going to the fair at a place called Knutsford in the UK, in Cheshire. There has a big fair every year. We were going to the fair, but I had to pretend I was her uncle. That her uncle was taking her to the fair and not me.
Oh,
so I had to pretend to be her uncle. So as far as she was concerned, her uncle was picking her up to take her to the fair.
Well, as far as her parents were concerned.
Yes, as far as her parents were concerned.
And she just said she was going to the fair with her uncle, and you were waiting outside, and they didn't come out to check or anything.
No, they didn't. I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Holy
they probably
Lord.
looked out the window, the curtain like that. The curtain went over. I think I remember seeing the curtain, and they thought, "Oh yeah, there's Uncle Bobby," and put the curtain back.
Uncle Billy.
I'm guessing they found out that was a lie.
Did they ever find out?
No, I don't think they found out in the end.
Good job.
No, it wouldn't matter now. But
No,
that's how we met. Then we
was that like love at first sight, you think, or was it?
No, actually, I'm telling you. Actually, that was the second time
you met
we
at a party, didn't you?
Because we went to a house party about 2 weeks before that. I went to this house party of a friend I knew, and Andrea was there with her friends, and I saw her there at that house party, and that was it. You know, it was, she's got to be the one. That's it. And then it was, right, how can I get to see her again? And Judy, her friend, said, well, you're going to have to pretend to be her uncle.
What? Are her and Judy still friends?
Yeah, her and Judy are still friends, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know she dismissed Judy after that.
So it was a bit of a strange meet, really. But yeah.
That is wild. That is very interesting, isn't it? So you can see his mind, how it works, right? The creativity. You see where Adz gets it from now.
Adz, did you know your dad was a liar?
What's that?
So he didn't know that story. Did you know he lied, though, to get to your mother?
No, I didn't know that story. I knew the house party one, but I didn't know that one.
So you didn't know your dad was a predator?
Yeah.
Okay.
What sign is your wife?
What?
Horoscope.
Oh,
Same.
the same as you, Tracy. Pisces.
Ah, that makes so much
So you
sense.
convinced her you were her uncle and just walked all over and took her.
No, it was meant to be.
What is that? Somebody asked what your sign is, Adz.
Piece of Kit Kat, if that's okay.
You're fine, yeah.
It's, I'm still hungry. We had something to eat, and it's not really.
Pasta don't go far, huh?
Hey, Tommy.
Adz, what sign are you, Adz? Somebody asked.
Aquarius, the water carrier.
The water carrier? Okay.
Why I like swimming.
Yeah. So
you and Tracy need to get together because
I know. I was just thinking we're both water signs. That's why we are creative.
yeah, she loves it. Like, have you ever been to the States?
No.
Oh God. Do you have any desire to ever come or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's coming. He already told me he was coming to Texas.
I am. Yeah.
You guys should come because, like, you know, it's a little bit different over here. Everyone here like has room for people to stay, you know, because all their houses are overbuilt and there's extra rooms and
you've got much bigger houses, haven't you?
Yeah, it's wasteful, very wasteful.
Yeah, we're really cramped in over here.
They're not.
If you stay with a reseller, you're going to have to sleep next to boxes of inventory, but I think you're probably getting used to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Does he take up your whole house with inventory, or does he keep it out of the way?
Well, I mean, the spare room sometimes gets a bit much for you and my mum to handle sometimes, doesn't it? But, you know, I mean, I have my lockup now. I have the shed as well, so it's not, you know, it's kind of, the majority of it is outside the house. But,
yeah, it's manageable.
But sometimes I don't, in the spare room, sometimes I don't kind of keep it to the level that would be kind of amicable. And it just gets out of hand a little bit. So then I have to kind of reorganize and make sure it's a little bit lower and more contained.
When he told you he was going to start reselling things, what did you think? Like,
I didn't really tell you it started, didn't I?
Yeah, it just sort of evolved, really.
Yeah.
You happened to sell a couple of items on eBay.
Yeah, on eBay. Yeah.
I think it's hard to tell people if
from that it just mushroomed.
Right.
You know, the weeks, the months, the years, and before.
Well, did he get something from you? Like, did he go to car boots or like thrift shops, charity shops because of you guys, or was this something totally random?
The only link I can find is that I used to go to the charity shops and sometimes the car boots with my grandparents, mainly the charity shops. So then I kind of knew what I was doing with the charity shops a little bit. You know, I knew my way around. I knew what we were kind of all about and stuff. It's not like I'd never been to one before. And then I just started loving doing it that way, really. So that's the link I can find.
Does it amaze you that you can take stuff that everyone has access to and sell it online for more money? Dadz? Are you in a diabetic coma, Dadz, now?
I think he's reading the chat. I think this is so new to him that he's like mesmerized.
Does it ever baffle you, or do you think what do you think about the idea of being able to take something that everyone can go into a store and buy and sell it online for more money?
It's that doesn't surprise me at all.
Being in like because of your job, probably being in a retail business, or so to speak.
Yeah. Plus, in the UK, we have lots of what we're calling charity shops, or,
right?
Thrift stores in the US.
Thrift stores, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem very expensive and overpriced by what we see. Like it's I think
that way now.
Yeah, they can be. But the thing is, with the UK, it depends where you go. So which town you're shopping in,
right?
It varies quite a lot. So if you're shopping in obviously a more affluent area in the UK, the charity shops or your thrift shops, there will be higher priced items in there.
But also
probably better products, right?
Yeah, better as well generally.
So it's a and there's nothing wrong with paying up. I mean, Adz is smart enough to know what to do and what not to do. He's brilliant. But would you ever, if you could, do you enjoy the corporate world, or can you envision if you would have known this, would you have done something like that to work for yourself?
Yeah, maybe. If it was available when I was similar age to Adam,
right?
Yeah, who knows? It's
because
hard.
You don't think about that. You're just trained to go to school, get a job, and work for the man. Like, you don't think about it, and that's what we're all trying to.
Yeah, it's like the traditional route, isn't it?
Right. Well, I mean, without that training, there's no tax money, right? If the government doesn't program everyone to be that way. So that's why it's really interesting to see how people evolve and start to realize that there's other options out there. You don't have to work for someone else for the rest of your life.
What would your wish be for Adam? Like, do you want him to do this because he likes it, or do you have like dreams for him to do something different?
I think the main thing for you, which you've said quite a few times to me, is you just want me to be happy, but at the same time, the job can kind of isolate you a little bit. So your wish would be for me to be a bit more social as well and get out there a little bit more and stuff like that, and converse with more people, because reselling in the way I do it, at least, and the way a lot of us will do it, is kind of quite isolating. You're quite lonely, and this kind of provides us with some sort of social outlet, but it's not complete face-to-face interaction. So that would be something as well, I think.
Well, Billy, just get him a plane ticket, and we'll take care of that. We'll socialize him over here for a little while.
Billy wants to come too. He's not going to let him go on his dime. He wants to come too.
Yeah, we can get the plane ticket sorted, guys. That's not a problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you could make what I've always envisioned for Zahir, because all the people that we've talked about meeting and want to meet, and I have family in England, so I've been there twice once for 2 weeks and once for 3 weeks. Okay. And so I'm not as pushed to go back again. But it seems most of the people over there want to come here that haven't been here. So it'd be awesome. And they could make a trip out of it, and they could come if they wanted to do New York City, because I'm near New York City. Right. They could start here because it's on the East Coast, and they could stay here with me for free and save that money. Then they could, then they could go on to other people like, Tracy.
Like make your way to Texas and stay with me and do the central located things.
Yeah. And then there's so much, I just, and I'm sure there's many, many more people. I mean.
Yeah. And by the way, there's 56 people watching, Billy. I'm just going to keep you updated on how many people are.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, 52 of them.
Yeah. No, 56 watching.
Oh, 56. Hello, 56 other people.
Yeah, I love it.
You lost 3 in that amount of time.
So Ian says Adz is one of the main people that got him into reselling. He has a lot of respect for him and would help him any way I could. Wow. That's
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Yeah.
Tommy the Bargain Effect says if you have any desire to come to Wisconsin, you can stay there.
It's summertime.
Yeah, don't go in the winter. That's for damn sure.
Every bikers, US.
Yeah, it's just so massive here. Like, it's unthinkable sometimes how the UK seems big when you're there, when you're driving around, but it's really so tiny. You could fit in Texas like 5 times, I think.
Oh yeah. UK is so small. Yeah, the land area is really, really small.
Well, it's just the traffic. It takes an hour to go to the store. It takes an hour to go anywhere. They put speed bumps and roundabouts and everything in the way all the time. There's no.
Yeah.
It's just well, at least where I've been. I haven't been up into the where you guys are up north. My family lives down like Surrey area, like
Oh yeah.
Shepperton Studios, wherever have you ever heard of that? Where they used to make the films?
Shepperton Studios, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, they live down there, like Shepperton,
yeah,
around Peter Ray somewhere.
yeah.
And it's like 45 minutes to London in a car in a car. So I got to see a lot of stuff, which was really, really good. We coming overtime. Ruthie's 11-7. We coming overtime.
I know, isn't that funny?
Is she from the UK?
Tell me, Ruthie.
As far as I know, I see her in the UK chat, so I'm assuming.
Okay.
Oh,
Go Jazz was born
near Shepperton.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah, and I think there's some of them are in like some other little areas like Hounslow, Staines, or something. I remember those names.
Ruthie's 11 is in London.
Sorry, she says. Well, yeah.
Yeah, Surrey area.
Zahir has a question as well.
It's been quite rainy today here.
It says Surrey and London, so I don't know.
Oh, Zahir's got some good questions tonight. What positive trait of Dad's does Dad see most in Adz? That's like a tongue twister.
Positive trait in Adz. Probably you're very patient, aren't you? And quite tolerant.
I wouldn't have said patient, but
no, you are quite patient, really.
I would say work ethic.
Very tolerant. And work ethic.
No.
Yeah.
Long chalk. You're off by a long chalk, in my opinion. But
right.
Okay, well, we'll get the answer from both of you.
Go on, what's your kind of one trait, one thing that I possess?
What positive trait?
Yeah.
Positive trait. I'd say you are. You're very accepting of other people. You're very tolerant, I would say. And,
yeah, it's a good trait that I possess, but it's not the main one I think of. It's not the main one I think of.
What
I get from you. That I get directly from you. Whether it's my
bone structure.
No, not bone. We're on the big screen now.
Specs.
No.
Both got specs.
So what anyway? What do you think?
I think you're quite accepting of people.
What would you say your main trait is, Adz?
Intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm very intelligent. I'm quite intelligent myself.
Well, yeah, but then how do you measure intelligence, don't you, and all that?
I know, but I'm saying from a kind-hearted point of view that you're quite intelligent. It's a compliment.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can tell that. You can
Saturday
night.
Do you discuss, like, he really likes to discuss philosophy in depth. Do you do that with him? Is that kind of where he got that?
I think it's just a natural thing in both of us. It's like a gene. It's just
genetic.
Yeah, just
not necessarily
question
philosophy,
life and
but
religion.
Just anything.
Anything. Question things.
Anyone been to Frome, UK?
Frome, UK.
Don't know.
Frome. Yeah, I've been to Frome. I think it's in the east, the southeast. Frome.
Okay.
Frome. Yeah.
Is that down like Devon or Cornwall or whatever? Cornwall area?
No, I think I may be wrong, but I think it's north of London, northeast of London.
Oh, okay.
Towards somewhere called Norfolk and Suffolk.
Okay.
Area. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of the Great Bumcrack Picker?
No, I've never heard of
it. The most mysterious man in the UK.
And also the man that came up with the name Dadz.
Yep.
He named you.
He named you.
Did he?
Yeah.
BCP.
He's in the chat there.
Yeah, he's from High BCP.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He lives in Newcastle.
We have two Newcastles.
Upon time.
He's upon time.
I know he's a Geordie.
He's a Geordie.
Oh God,
Geordie man.
For God's sake, not the voices.
Have you ever heard Jamie talk yet, Adz?
Oh no, but my dad's familiar with the Liverpudlian accent, so
shoot.
Liverpool. All right, lad. Yeah, right. All right, lad.
Say, all right, lad. The bloody accent. For God's sake.
We can't understand a word the guy says. Like he's off the charts. He's like a German and a Mandarin had a baby.
You can understand like every 10th word, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. He's off the chart, and he yells the whole time.
Liverpool's great.
Yeah, it's He said he has BCB 500 subs and no content.
Yeah, we're not too far from Liverpool. We're only about 20 minutes.
Right. And how far are you from Zahir? You're not far from Zahir either, then, right?
From
Very
I just worked it out
Chester.
actually before Nose Here's Garstang in near Pleston, I think.
Oh yeah, it's a bit further
About,
north.
about an hour.
Yeah.
It's about an hour
Yeah.
today, actually.
But that's to you guys. That's a lot. To us, that's like going to Walmart to the grocery store.
Oh yeah, it's like it's just like
Yeah.
It's not a lot, but
round the
it's
corner
somewhat,
for you
know.
guys, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I have
Yeah.
to drive a half hour pretty much to go anywhere, like literally anywhere other than for milk or so I can go to a drugstore. But to go to a main like for shopping of any sort, it's at least a half hour, if not more. It's
You guys, Tommy and Tracy, is that I can see some of your stock behind you. Do you have anywhere else other than the rooms you've got there?
Oh no, I don't have any other stock other than what's right behind me.
Yeah.
a liar.
Here, I'll show you.
You've got an empire.
Look. Watch.
It's disturbing.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is just one side. You can't even see the rest. Hold on. You can see this side. Here you go. Let's see.
Yeah. Boxes down there and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Stacked floor to ceiling. It's and then I have my dining room upstairs is a clothing.
Your basement.
Yep, basement. Yep.
Oh, cool. I'd love a basement.
Yeah, they're the cheapest space you can build in a house. I don't understand why.
They're not everywhere. They are in his
Yeah.
area. They're the most expensive part to build in Texas because our ground is so rocky.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, like based on square footage, it's cheaper to build a basement than it is like by leaps and bounds here, because it's not finished really. It's just cement, you know. So it's like what is it? I think my last basement. This one's much smaller, but my last one was like $20-some thousand for the basement, just the basement, which gave me like 5,000 square feet of room.
Yeah.
This one's much smaller, so it would be even less.
Yeah.
What's the little statue behind you to the left of your head?
The silver one?
Yeah.
That is a cheap $1 toy my daughter got for me from one of the Christmas things at school where they have to buy all the junk to raise money, you know? And it says like greatest dad. It's like superhero dad, greatest dad, like thing. So it's a little plastic superhero with dad. I might put a Z on it. Dad.
Your daughter, you said.
Yeah, she's 13. Yep.
What's her name?
Karis, Karys.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Yeah, I stole it from Catherine Zeta-Jones. Her daughter's named Karis.
Yeah.
I like to steal a lot more from her, but can't get there. She's a beautiful woman. Yeah, but she spelled it like Caris, I think. It's like Welsh it's a Welsh name for love, I think.
She's with Michael Douglas, isn't she?
Yeah, unfortunately. Where do you go on holiday?
Where do you go on holiday? To who? Dads or Adz?
You
both dads.
Well, I mean, sometimes we've been
D or A. You're A, I'm D. D. Right. We go on holiday, generally over to Southern Europe. So we've just been to Barcelona in Spain.
Yeah, that's where my family, they love to go there. Like in Jersey, they go to Jersey for like weekend trips.
No, you've not been to Jersey.
No, I've not been to Jersey. No,
yeah, they go there all the time. They love it. I don't understand. It's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Jersey, the island. Jersey.
Yeah.
Channel. It's in the middle of the English Channel.
It's like heading towards Southern Europe, right?
No.
Or France.
No, Jersey's in between Great Britain and France.
Okay, France. Yeah, they go to Spain. They love Spain as well.
Spain's hot. It's just the sun.
Everybody loves Spain.
They love Spain. Every time I look on Facebook, they're going to Spain or something. So is it cheap to go to those places, I guess, for you guys?
It's relatively cheap.
Not too bad.
No, I mean to fly to Spain. Well, to fly to Barcelona, which is where we went in Spain, a return flight cost about £150.
Wow, I can't even fly to Tracy for that in the United States. It would cost me like probably $300 or $500 a person.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it cost me like $1,500 a person to fly to England.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then when I get off the plane, I'm worth half as much as I am when I leave because the pound was almost double back then when I went.
Yeah, I know.
And so it's mind-boggling. So when they come here, they double their money and they bring 5 or 10 suitcases. empty and go to the outlets and buy loads of clothes, generally 2 or 3 suitcases of Levi's, take the tags off, and then take them back.
Take them back. Yeah, that's right, because it's so much cheaper for us.
Yeah, it's so crazy. They're buying it because it's already cheap here, and they're doubling their money, so they're getting it for like 25% of the value when they come here.
Yeah, but the UK has, well, London especially, has such great fashion sense. I mean, it's just different than anywhere else in the world. I love it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed London. I had a really good time there.
I don't know why anybody from that area would want to come here to buy clothing. It's just perfect there.
Have you been to London, Tracy?
Only for a 3-day weekend. That was it. And I was young, so I was in the nightclub the whole time, pretty much.
Snorting coke, dancing.
It was fun.
What are the names of you got children, Tracy?
Yeah, I have Lauren as my daughter, who is 23, so we could hook her up with your son.
Yeah,
I'm still trying. I know.
Definitely.
And I have a son that's 19, Jackson, and another son, Ethan, that's 17.
Wow. Yeah, busy.
I got busy.
To stay busy.
So what, is Adam your only child? I forget. I've asked you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only one Adz.
There is. There is.
Was he planned? I need to know.
No. I've sort of planned, I guess.
Yeah. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah. I have some of those.
If Uncle Bobby wants it to happen, it'll happen.
Uncle Bobby was there. It started with Uncle Bobby.
Uncle Bobby. That's brilliant. Adz, that's amazing. You learned something on this now, huh? That's I love it. I love that. But if it's
23-year-old, Kez 18, Tracy, you don't look old enough to have a 23-year-old. Yeah, absolutely.
You need to see her one of her other videos about makeup. You'll understand.
I'm hideous. I'm hideous.
No, I'm kidding. No, what's that?
Have you seen our cat?
I think I've seen it run around behind Adz.
Down a bit. Oh, how precious.
Down a bit. That's it. That's it. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah,
What's the pussy's name?
Ellie.
Electra.
Ellie. Okay.
Ellie Mae.
I love the words. I love the word differences. Like the word fanny over there is like a bad word. Over here, it's like a normal word. It's like we have fanny packs we wear around our waist to hold stuff in. So whenever we say fanny, it's like everyone's over there is like a little off by it.
Yeah.
How would Adz like Tracy as a mother-in-law? I don't know. It would probably end up with like a porn video, Ian. If I
no, it wouldn't. I'm an amazing mother, so I can be an amazing mother-in-law too. And I take in my kids' boyfriends and girlfriends like they're mine until they're done, and then we kick them to the road. But no, you would like it, Adam.
How could he have you as a mother-in-law and not fantasize about you?
Adam's got Dad.
My daughter's hot. It's okay.
What we need to do is get Tracy and Lauren, and then we can.
No.
You know.
No.
Her daughter's beautiful as well. Like she's just like her. I mean, and she's a singer. She sings in a band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
on my very first video with me. She came on to help me with support.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she's changed. You both have changed though quite a bit in that little bit of time. Really, like you don't look anything. Yeah.
No, we always change. It's just what we do. We're chameleons.
Oh, it's wild. When I go back and look at thumbnails and go through frames and her eyes, Tracy's eyes, you can see demons running through them when she's changing poses. Yeah. It's so weird. I send her pictures. I'm like, oh my God.
I know. I already knew that. When he sent that, I go, I know.
When you freeze frame, like her eye changes.
Horrible. You cannot get a good shot of me. It's just impossible because my eyes move everywhere all the time.
It is. And it's
the resolution of these cameras is really good.
It's amazing.
What is your camera, Ad? What are you using?
C920 Logitech.
Yeah, you've got the good one.
Yeah, we both have the 922, and it's bad. I think as far as you have to go through all these hoops. I have to run a whole different piece of software just to make it clear. I can't just plug it in and run it like everyone else.
I can do a 1 second. Hang on.
Do you run anything with it, Adz, or you just run the camera?
No, I just run the camera. You can still speak on, you know.
Do you guys do this full time then?
No, we just do it for fun.
Yeah,
we don't get. We're not.
Are you talking about YouTube or reselling though?
Reselling.
Oh,
part-time, very part-time.
She's a kept woman.
I'm just doing it so I can do it full-time when I'm ready.
She's got a sugar uncle granddaddy.
No, I don't.
Yep.
We
got any more questions?
Yeah, we got tons. We got loads, and I just
You sleep in a sleeping cap.
Who does?
Dad.
Oh,
Dad.
He thinks it's weird that I have a nightcap in it.
Well, so do we. But
yeah, it's a bit strange that.
It is, but it's Adz though.
I don't know where we're going with that one, really.
Do you feel like the nightshirt is odd, or just the cap?
Well, both, everything.
Okay.
It's so hard to get out, but both.
Everything is just odd.
Yeah. Well, but that's his brilliance, though, right?
I love it. Yeah.
That's his brilliance because he doesn't care. He doesn't care what people think.
Mm.
And that's what makes him brilliant, I think. In my opinion, that's what makes him brilliant, because if he was restricted to that, he wouldn't be Adz at that point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I mean, he'll go on the reseller lads with that cap. The first time I ever saw Adz, he had that cap on. And that is what made me like, who is this guy? That's the first time I ever saw him. That is wholeheartedly.
That's the dressing up thing again coming through.
Right. Exactly. And that's why I asked earlier if he had access to women's clothes, do you think he would have known the boundary at that point? And I don't think he would have. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. I think it's just he's very creative.
But I do want you to know that your son has undressed and dressed in front of me.
I'm not completely. I only did it.
It was that way off the camera, but
went off the camera. What are you on about?
Yeah, we force him to come on early in the morning sometimes because we can't get enough of him, and he's like, "Well, I got to get dressed," and it's just brilliant. He's so brilliant. Yeah.
We've got a question here for me and Adz. Have you ever been to Northern Ireland?
Yeah.
No, we've not been to.
Well,
Northern Ireland.
we passed through it. We went to Dublin, and then we passed through it.
We've been to the Republic, but we've not been to Northern Ireland.
We flew to Dublin and then drove down, didn't we?
Yeah, and that's on the Republic. It's not in the
Dublin's
north.
not in the north.
No, Dublin is the Republic of Ireland.
Isn't it the capital?
Northern Ireland. But we'd love to go. We want to go to the Giant's Causeway, Belfast, and all around there. And the people are supposed to be amazing in Northern Ireland.
What's your favorite place you've been so far?
Favorite place is a place it's a country called Croatia. In southern, it's near Italy, not far from Italy. Croatia.
From there.
Was that part of the Russian Federation?
It used to be part of Yugoslavia years ago, and then Yugoslavia broke up, and what formed was Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro. Those countries. So it's really Slovenia, Slovakia, all those countries now. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's to the east of Italy. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah,
nice food, nice weather, great people.
It's nice there, isn't
beautiful, beautiful.
Have you been to Italy before?
Yes, been to Italy.
Yeah,
been to Venice.
Well.
You've been.
How about Italy? What is your thoughts? Because everyone that I know that's been to Italy says it's nothing short of amazing. The food, the pure food,
Yeah, it's great. Italy, yeah, it's a wonderful country. Yeah, the food is amazing. Obviously, pasta, pizza, all the Italian.
But it's made out of like all fresh ingredients supposedly. So your body goes through a cleansing. There is what I've been told. So here wants to know if you've ever been to Croydon.
Croydon. Yeah, I've worked in Croydon. Yeah, it's near London. Right.
He said he really recommends it. Is he being funny with that? Or is there a country called Croydon? I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit of humour there, I think. British humour, let's call it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's trying to make me look silly by saying it, I guess.
I miss the beach. Is there a beach at Croydon?
No.
No, I don't know. Jasmine is in Brighton, and I looked that up the other night. That looks beautiful down there.
Yeah, Brighton's nice. Brighton's on the coast, on the southern coast.
Mhm.
The UK, it's lovely.
And like
If you could live anywhere you wanted to,
Yeah,
if you could live anywhere you wanted, where would you choose?
in the world,
yeah,
well, I'd like to go to Japan.
me too. I have or Hong Kong or something. I don't really fancy China, but
But to live, you would want to live there? No way.
No, I don't think I'd want to live there, but I would certainly like to visit Japan.
And you never know what you would want if you want to live there once you get there.
Yeah, and
I know I would.
the US goes without saying. I want to go to the US, and I'm trying to plan a gap year because I'm having a gap year soon.
55.
What's a gap year? What does that mean?
It's well, like students say they're 18, 19 years old, and they'll do 2 years of study, a degree, and then they'll take a gap year and go and travel for a year, and then go back into study after that. But it's always for the younger guys, the older guys.
No, that's called a midlife crisis.
And that's okay. It's okay.
And it's awesome because Tracy's having one right now.
No, I'm not having mine yet. I'm preparing for it. It's coming next year.
So a gap year or a gap 6 months, let's say. So
now
go to the States, travel, get a big motorbike or something, and just travel down, Route 66. I'd love to do that.
Oh yeah. Now, what about how does retirement work there? As far as do you get a pension or is it? How does that work when you quit your jobs there? Like when you're old enough to say, all right, I'm over, I'm done.
Well, there's 3 options. Option 1 is you don't have a pension. Option 2 is you have a company pension. And option 3 is you have a private pension.
A state pension as well.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course.
State pension.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, of course. We have the state pension. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that like Social Security then, I'm guessing?
Like Social Security. So you pay in national insurance over your working life. You have to pay in, I think it's 35 years of national insurance to get the state pension.
Okay.
Which is
so now your company, do they offer you a pension that you work for now?
Yeah, I have a company pension as well.
When can you stop and collect that?
55.
Oh, are you going to do that? Are you going to keep working?
I'm keeping working for the time being.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to just enjoy your last years, and just not have to worry about working?
He's killing me off.
Oh no, I'm not killing you off. It's just the fault that I have every day. Like I'm 43. I have more days behind me than in front of me. I don't want to work.
He's the one that's having the midlife crisis.
Yeah, I'm going through the midlife crisis. It's not anything to be,
No, I know, and I did think about it, but I'm going to work for at least another year, and then
at least another year,
and then see what happens.
But then will you say at that time another year, because that's what happens? It seems most people.
I know, that's the trouble, isn't it? Yeah.
And then people end up, unfortunately, dying in their profession. And here it seems. I don't know about that.
It also happens the opposite way. A lot of people stop working and then they die because they're so used to working, it kind of shocks them and they don't know what to do with themselves. So, but if you're young, if you're vibrant and healthy and travel and keep your life busy, you're good. But a lot of people just stop working, retire, and die.
Yeah, but you can see with him, he's not going to sit still in his recliner all day for 10 hours a day. Nothing. You can tell that he's going to enjoy life, and that's why I'm saying I think it's.
But a more important question: sausage sandwich, red sauce, brown sauce, or no sauce at all?
Brown.
Yeah.
Brown. Period.
Now,
what about you?
Oh, what about me? I don't eat sausages. I'm vegetarian, but back when I did, I would have said. I mean, I never really was a sauce guy, but I would have said I would lean to brown as well. I quite liked the flavor of brown compared to red.
Nice.
Now, what about your wife? Does she work or is she a stay-at-home mom?
My wife.
Stay-at-home mom. I'm 23.
Well, you still need a little bit of help. I mean, we see it. We see her helping you, carrying your parcels into the store for you. I mean,
one parcel.
I mean, we see the slave labor you put the woman through.
Yeah.
Oh God.
She works part-time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, will she be able to retire with you, or is she not of the same age? She's younger, I think, right?
She's younger than me. Yeah.
Right.
It's about 3 years younger. Yeah.
What is her job?
She's a. What is she exactly? She's a PA.
Personal.
I don't know.
PA/sales. How would you describe
It's
your
hard
job?
to describe. It's like a bit of everything.
PA. It's a small company, so
Like an office manager type deal, or
a manager, but more of a PA/sales support / secretarial / administration.
All
All of it. All of the
I think we call that a secretary here.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Right. Yeah, like we sit at the front desk and field off all the questions and fires and
Front desk reception. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So would she, I mean, and you seem like Adz said, you're very intelligent, so you've probably planned for your retirement. I would guess you don't seem like the type to not plan.
Yeah,
financially.
Financially.
I'm aware of the pensions that are available to me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you'll be able to go, and that would, like, what do you think driving here? If you were to come here and get an RV and travel, being on the wrong side of the car on the wrong side of the road?
Yeah, that's fine. It's not a problem.
It is for me.
You're
a left turn isn't the same left turn in the UK as it is here. It's not the same.
You get used to anything. You can totally get used to anything.
Yeah.
I think it's slower here, so you would be able to adjust a lot easier. Like you have open roads to get used to it, because they didn't have any. My family drove here. I would let them drive my car. They had no problem, but for me, my mind was blown trying to drive there.
Really? I didn't.
Oh my goodness gracious! Around London, like they live near around London. It's like the traffic was insane, and the people blowing the horn and cussing you out, and it just.
I drove in Monaco up that windy road, and I did it. You're just being weak.
New York City might be a little bit of a struggle. Like they would probably get a little
horrible. That would be awful.
And I don't mind any of that. But that would be. I think they should plan a trip over here. You should definitely do that for your gap and bring. But Adz has got to come because we have to meet Adz.
Definitely, I'm really thinking about doing that. We'll start planning for that. Definitely, yeah.
I could see him. I could see Billy and Nick Hills getting along really well.
They have the same demeanor, don't they?
Mm-hmm. That just hit me. I had to say it out loud. I'm sorry.
I think I've seen Nick. Yeah, I've seen.
And they have the same wife's name, so they're.
Yeah, and your wives are the same name. I didn't even think about that.
Name? What are you on about? Same name?
The same wife's name.
Oh, wife. Oh, yeah. Oh, wife's name. Yeah.
And Nick's like the original, like he's the one who's pretty much responsible for all of the UK learning reselling, right, Adz?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's the original.
Yeah.
He's got. I mean, if you ever see his channel, you should show him like the. It's unreal how many people follow them because they're such great people. They're just amazing people.
Wow.
And they. Zahir live in London, work in Surrey. Ruthie lives in London, work in Surrey. Oh, okay.
Yeah, live in London, work in Surrey. Yeah. Okay.
So
it's brown sauce is a condiment. Yeah, brown sauce is. Yeah, brown sauce is not gravy. Brown sauce is like a sauce with spices in it, condiments. It's full of spices.
Yeah.
What is HP sauce?
What is what?
HP sauce?
That's the manufacturer. It's a brand. HP. It's just a brand.
Oh, okay.
It means Houses of Parliament. When you look at the front of the bottle, there's a brown sauce bottle. We could have got one to show you from the kitchen.
Is there one from that? I can go.
Yeah, go and get one. Go and get one.
All right, I'll go and get one.
Bottle.
This is riveting viewing.
Riveting, absolutely. It's great.
I'm going to come visit you guys one day. I'm going to make a trip through all of the UK and visit everybody because I think pretty much now we know somebody on every area, like in every region.
Yeah.
So that would be so fun to just road trip through UK.
Yeah, that sounds good. That would be really.
I don't really understand what Dad's Vintage Garage is saying there. So
I usually don't. It's okay.
I know. I'm about we could put it on the screen. Maybe he can read it and make sense out of it. Maybe it's some
White or Walter White, Lycan's dad. Who's Walter White?
Breaking Bad.
I'm not sure.
What does that mean?
Do you understand what this says, Adz?
What does that mean?
What? Yeah, Dad's Lycan's Walter White. Walter White is Breaking Bad, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch TV.
Oh, is your dad okay? So is Dad's like Walter White, or is Walter White like your dad's?
Can you put it on full screen? And
Yeah.
Right. And you'll see the Houses of Parliament.
Yeah.
HP, Houses of Parliament.
Oh, is that what that means? Okay.
So that looks like something you would put on a stake.
There's Big Ben.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing I didn't like that Eye of London, man. I was about to poop myself on that because I don't do heights. And that was kind of scary.
Okay, so when I was there, they told me, like, I was in a taxi, I go, I want to drive by Big Ben, and they go, what's Big Ben? I go, Big Ben, it's famous. And they go, the clock tower? Like, they looked at me like I was an idiot. Do you guys not call it Big Ben?
Big Ben is Big Ben is the guy who lives two houses down from me.
Well, I want to see him too, but what about the clock tower?
We call it Big Ben.
Big Ben is the bell.
Okay. Because I kind of figured that taxi driver was messing with my mind. Like, I didn't know, but I've always
wanted to show you his Big Ben is all he wanted.
Big Ben is the bell. It's not the actual building. It's the bell in the clock tower. It's called.
But people have named it the whole thing as Big Ben. It seems like
over here. Yeah.
Misunderstanding. It's just the bell.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Intelligence.
Yeah.
Cleared up. Like, finally, I was 18 when I had that happen. I'm 47 now. It took this long to get the answer.
Did you know that, Adz? Did you know that part, or did you think the whole thing was Big Ben?
I did somewhat, but I didn't know all of it really. I knew something like that around it.
Means look like.
Yeah, there was a lot of beautiful stuff around there. We did. I'll tell you what I was most, and this is very dumb because at the time my favorite movie was Notting Hill, and I loved going to Notting Hill.
Oh yeah, Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant, and I know he's not probably very. I thought he was a brilliant actor back then. I know he wasn't very popular, but I loved his acting back then.
Mm-hmm.
He had some problems, I guess. I don't remember, but he became very not liked in the UK. It seemed.
Yeah, he did.
There was a huge portion of America that didn't like him from the get-go either. He's not a good actor.
I thought he was brilliant, and back then in those movies. I mean, when he's in his right role, of course.
He always bugged me. I never liked him. It was weird.
What is that? Tat Doctor 9299. What's that? What does that mean, Ian?
Yeah, I tried to.
Oh, I think they're talking about military or something. Were you ever in the military at all?
69.95.
No, you weren't.
No, I wasn't. No, I've not been. My dad was. My dad was in the army.
Okay. Yeah. Who's your football team? Do you watch football?
Manchester United.
Okay. All right.
But we're not doing very well this season. We're in the Premier League, but we are way down the league. This time last year, we were in the top 4 in the league.
I don't watch football.
Yeah, we're down now. We're not doing very well. Are you watching the Rugby World Cup? No, probably not.
Zahir, how you really feel about
Thank you, Zahir.
Oh my
I felt bad for saying that, but it's the truth.
Adz doesn't seem, and I'm just guessing. Because I don't hear you talk. You don't seem like you're too bothered by sports.
Nope.
I can tell. Yeah, I've never heard you mention sports.
Basically the typical geek in high school. I didn't bother with sports. Really.
Yeah. But that's fine though, because what would you gain in life loving growing up passionate about a football team or something?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of people who've made careers out of sports, so
Well, yeah, but not everyone can play them. That's like a 1%. So loving.
Yeah. But I suppose you've got maybe 10% who become a PE teacher and do something with it.
Mm-hmm. And then you got 80% that just have wasted brain space, just consumed with sports, right?
Well, possibly, but it's nice to have a hobby around it. At least they can develop some.
Yeah, you're right.
I would.
Thanks, Ruthie.
Bye. I like cooking.
Yeah, I like sports. I just like to give people a hard time because people get way too into it, I believe. I think they waste so much energy. They think that they're actually playing the games here. I know they're that way with football over there too. They get pretty passionate about it.
They can get a bit like crazy.
It's tribal. It's tribal. It's a religion for some people over here.
Yeah,
football.
Yeah, it is. and there's nothing wrong with it. I just like to pick on people here because at work, you know, they're all like everyone around. They're just every Monday because our football.
Like they are the team.
Yeah,
like they
actually say we. They say we are going to do this. We are going to do that. I'm like, how are we going to do anything? You're going to be sitting on the couch
with a beer.
Yeah, with a beer. You're 80 pounds overweight. You're not weeing anything. You're not chasing football around. It's like, it's like, oh, it's so mind-boggling how they get so crazy here over our football, which is the most mundane, boring thing I've ever watched in my life. It's crazy. Yeah, I know they're crazy about football. My cousins are too. They're just insane. When they find football jerseys here in the stores, it's they literally, you can see their smiles like just ear to ear because they're so cheap here. And I see Manchester United, I believe, all the time here.
Okay, let's get off the sports talk for a minute. So Billy, do you watch YouTube of any kind? I'm not talking what your son does or what we watch or do, but YouTube in general. Do you have anything you watch on there?
I watch, I split it into work and non-work. So work, I access YouTube a lot at work for information, whether that's information on training or products or whatever. And then I'll watch YouTube. I use YouTube at home mainly for music videos.
Okay.
Yeah. What is your music? What is your favorite music?
Oh, I'll listen to anything, Tommy. Yeah, I'll listen to absolutely anything.
Really? How about gangster rap?
Yeah, I've listened to a bit of gangster rap.
Because Zahir is a bit of a fan of the gangster rap. He loves it.
Yeah.
Adz seems more of like a classic. Well, I could see him listening to like Beethoven and stuff.
Everything, I'm sure.
Yeah. Me?
Yeah, I could see you listening to very complicated music like that. I don't even know.
Eclectic.
I'm like Ella Fitzgerald to Marilyn Manson. I'll just do that. Range me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, but when you're, so what US bands do you really like?
Oh, well, God, I've got 1,000 bands in my head. I couldn't.
US bands are there.
look at Kez 18. They do.
Go to the chat now. They'll come up on the chat now, won't they?
Yeah.
An endless list on chat. US
bands. I don't even know. There's a lot. There's loads of bands, but I just can't think of any because there's too many bands in my head.
Now here's a very dumb question. It's like a softball, but I guess but I feel like there had to be some people that weren't fans of the Beatles.
I like the Beatles. You like the Beatles?
Yeah, I love the Beatles. Yeah.
Okay. But is there people that did not like? I'm sure there had to be people that did not like them, or was jealous to the point where they didn't like them.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
the Killers. Do you like the Killers?
I know what I like. It's gone again. Those guys, 1987, 1988. What we called New Kids on the Block.
Oh yeah. They made a comeback again.
In Tough and all that stuff.
Hanging Tough, Step by Step.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't go, girl.
Oh, no. I don't even know the names of that.
Yeah. Who was your favorite? Was it Jordan or Jonathan or Joey or Donnie or?
Kez 18 was on it. The Cure.
Oh, The Cure is great.
Yeah.
I really like Sting.
Mode. What about Depeche Mode?
Oh, Depeche Mode are brilliant.
That was my first vinyl record, Tracy.
New Life.
New Life, it was called.
See, him and Nick Hills are definitely. Isn't that Nick's favorite too? I think he's a Depeche Mode guy.
Who is it? Zahir, is he?
No, Nick.
Nick Hills, the one that we think would like to hang with you.
What's that? I was hoping they would be in here, like they would see it, because that would be interesting. I'm sure that they would be interested in this. I was hoping that sometimes they'll pop into your channel.
Yeah.
But I'm most positive Nick is a Depeche Mode big.
Oh yeah,
he is.
Okay. Yeah. Have you heard of a guy called Morrissey?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because the Smiths were a Manchester band, so I was younger and a student. I saw the Smiths.
He broke off from the Smiths, and he's Morrissey.
Smiths, yeah, Morrissey.
I like some of his solo stuff. Some of his solo stuff is brilliant.
Yeah. he's not. He's going through a bit of a hard time at the moment because he's supposed to be quite right wing, isn't he?
Oh gosh.
Politically, he's not.
I think that's opposite for you than it is us, though. Right wing over there is liberal, right?
Over here,
yeah. Like what right wing over there? What are their beliefs?
Authoritarian right wing over here.
Conservative, right?
Yeah, very ultra conservative.
Oh, so that's the same as ours then.
Yeah, same as yours. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
So
yeah,
I thought that there was, for some reason, we had this conversation a few months ago, and whoever was explaining, I thought it was opposite.
No.
I was like, that's opposite because our left is very liberal and, they like to give away everything, where the Republicans or the right is all about the
ownership. Yeah. And individualism.
Top 1% of taking care of the top 1% and big business and lobbying.
Individualism. I thought left wing would be individualism because that's all for the people.
No, left wing's more social, isn't it? Socialism.
Yeah, but social would be more great.
Yeah. And now, how do you feel about your healthcare there? Because over here, everyone complains that socialized healthcare would be terrible and ruin our country. But I feel over there it's brilliant.
People over there.
I know there's issues with it, of like there is anything, but I don't see it as a bad thing at all.
Yeah, it's one of those things that if you need it, it's wonderful.
It's good,
because you get an operation. You don't have to think about paying for it, but we do pay for it. It's not free.
Right.
We pay through national insurance.
Right, but it's pennies compared to ours if we were to pay for it.
Yeah, it really is. But you also have to wait a long time if it's not an emergency, and that's not cool.
Over here in the UK, you still have to pay for dental, and you still have to pay for your eyes, opticians. The two things that
you need
than anything else.
So the national healthcare system doesn't pay for dental or eyes?
No.
So now if you go to get
dental,
not much though now, not many. There's not many.
So what does a cleaning cost for you to pay? Like if you go to get a cleaning?
What for at the dentist?
Like
dental.
Yeah.
Well, that's private.
About 50. Yeah, cleaning's about £40.
Yeah, ours is like 250.
Yeah, but that was a checkup and clean.
No, that was just for clean.
Really?
63 quid for a clean.
You got fleeced. They saw you.
Well, I can't argue it. I can't dispute it. That's what it is.
Yeah. So, that's without X-rays or anything. That's just the cleaning.
That was just what I paid for.
X-rays usually about £25. You want an X-ray?
That's nothing, is it? Like our X-rays probably start at like 175 minimum. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. And our healthcare, like
add into that, they always gouge you somehow. It's insane.
Yeah, they always upsell everything. Like it's literally they have to do this, they have to do that, and if you don't do it, they don't want to treat you. They don't want to do it because that's how they make their money. To offset. We have poverty care, like it's called like Medicare or for the poverty or the there's two different ones and I can always mix them up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either way, we have two different one for like retirees and things like that, and one for people that are lower income or need assistance and
affordable health.
And they only pay like when providers have to agree to take whatever they give them. So like when I worked for an eye doctor, they got $25 for an eye exam, right? But so if you come in off the street and paid, you have to pay $300. So and that because that offsets that $25. So it's a racket over here. And for me,
I paid out of pocket for like 12 years. I mean, it's insane.
Well, it's cheaper in the end because for me to buy healthcare for me and my daughter, it's like $1,200 or $1,300 a month.
It's cheaper until you get something major,
right? But $1,200 or $1,300 a month is insane. Like that's just insanity.
Mine was $1,600 a month. It was incredibly.
Well, you should have been popping out all them kids.
They never covered any of the babies. That was $45,000 to give birth to 3 babies.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. That's unreal. So I mean, and that's what I say. Like, so but normal healthcare, if you just having a routine checkup, do you have to wait forever, or can you schedule an appointment and go in?
Just schedule an appointment, right?
Yeah, for
You just go to the doctors.
Because they always make it out here that you guys have to wait ages just to go to any doctor for anything, and I don't ever hear that.
It is quite tough to get in. I mean, you have to call in the morning and call in as soon as they open, and then you have to get an appointment. Sometimes you can't get one, but it's not
yeah, but that's for the same day. I'm talking we can't do that here. We got to schedule a month out. I mean, so do you have?
No, it's not that bad here.
No, it's not.
Appointment within a few days.
Yeah.
See, and so everything that they tell us here is totally, and I keep touting it's so false. Because you're in the northern part of the more northern part of the country, right?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
And my family's more a little southern, and they have the same experience as you. So, begin to think that it's all BS that they feed us over here about the national healthcare system. That
basically strain at the moment, but I've been to the doctors the other day. As an individual, I don't really notice it that much.
Right.
I have to go anyway now.
All right. Well, I'll take over for a minute then.
Phone call.
Go on, man.
I've got to go now, guys. So it's been really nice talking to you. And
thank you.
Yeah, really good. And it was great to have all the guys involved in the chat as well. Was it 56 in total?
We had up to 61 watching at one point. So that I saw, that was the highest I saw.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, that's wild.
It's been a real honor, Billy, and you're welcome to come hang with us anytime.
Yeah, okay. I'll get the tickets booked.
Yeah, definitely. And then we're not joking. If you want to come visit the States and try and bring Zahir with you too.
I've got to get my gap year sorted out. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye, Dads.
There he goes. Off he goes. To go to his.
That's awesome.
That was just an excuse to get out of here. He was running out of steam.
Well, an hour and a half is a long time for someone to sit here and have somebody ask them questions that's never done it before.
Hour and a half. Oh my God, that went fast.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. He's very brilliant, isn't he?
He's so incredible. I want to talk to your mom.
Well, you can't now because she's in a.
Not right now. No.
You'll warm my mum if you want, yeah.
Do you think she would do it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think so.
That would be fun. I would like to let Tracy and her talk. That would be fun. And watch. Yeah, you do it. So I think it kind of was exactly how I envisioned it. Honestly, I think I could just tell by their demeanor they just want him to be happy. You could tell that they're just happy. They just want him to be happy. We're talking about you like you're not here right now, Adz. So just pretend.
No.
Just glare off into space.
But they seem like really good parents. I know you said you had some things in your childhood, but I think everyone thinks their childhood is bad at some point, right?
Yeah, everybody's got a story of some sort.
Yeah. Kez is adamant, but Kez is passionate about the national healthcare system.
I know.
We struck a nerve with Kez.
What do you guys think? I want to know what they think of Dads.
Yeah, what does everyone else think?
More. He's amazing. And Adz, you're just the best. You just bring so much happiness.
I very much appreciate it.
Adz, you're a good lad. That's awesome.
I think it helps. I think when you have someone's parent next to them, it actually makes you look at the person a little different as well, doesn't it?
I was a little bit quieter today because
That's
my
good.
dad's there. So
well, and you want your dad to have his time. You don't want to overrun him. Right?
I don't want to kind of play up for the camera or anything like that when my dad's right there.
Right.
No, you've had plenty of experiences on YouTube. This was the Dad's experience.
and we can have you on anytime. He's never gonna be he's not available all the time.
Do you think he's gonna get addicted to YouTube?
I don't think so. Not really.
It happens though sometimes. It's just kind of a cool thing that you just want to read the chat and go on live. So
do you think that he enjoyed it? Do you think he enjoyed himself?
I don't know. I can't read minds, can I?
Well, you know your dad. I can tell by my parents' demeanor that if they're having a good time or not.
For the most part.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he enjoyed it.
I think you think he was shocked that 61 people were sitting in here watching him, cared to even watch him.
Not as shocked as I thought he might be.
Well, thanks, Ian, for leaving me out of that.
Well, Ian's probably a lot like me. He'd like to go somewhere else with you after the beer.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be fun. There's some really amazing people. Just amazing. And now you can see where Adz comes from. I love it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see more of your mom and kind of, they've equally raised you, so you get traits from both of them, and it's pretty obvious what you get from your dad. So I'm curious what you get from your mother.
What do you think, like, the main things that I get from my dad?
Intelligence. I think that's definitely very, very easy to see. Your dad's very smart, very humble. He's humble.
And he's friendly. Like you can tell he just cares about humans. I mean, I think your mom's going to be the same. The human nature is, he has a heart.
Yeah. Now that we broke him in, I'd like to have him back and ask him if he's ever dreamed about gorillas and orgies.
I know.
We went through that. He doesn't have the same dreams as me.
No, we didn't really get into that though. I kind of took it.
I wanted to, but with his answer, his response, I was like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to push it either. I was like, let's just ease him into this, and then we'll open him up next time. We have to get him to. Does he drink any at all?
He drinks a bit. Yeah.
What is his drink choice?
I don't know. Beer. About it.
Yeah. We saw Mads had a whole table full of liquor down there the other day on his video. Good Lord.
Mads. Oh, on the Adz show, yeah.
Mads, his mom, Mads.
Is that what you thought? I thought you meant Mads as in like the mad side of me.
No, that's Bads.
Right, yeah, I know, but I didn't know whether he'd come up with another one or something.
No, I just thought it was
I just keep evolving. He didn't know where they come from.
Yeah, it's just mums. Like mums is better, but it just doesn't go mums, dads, and ads. But
Mads doesn't like that one at all.
What's that?
He does not like that one.
I was gonna call him Rads, and he'd be the good side of me.
Who's that?
Rads, like radical. Rads.
Oh, you're gonna call Bads Rads?
No, I was going to create a new character of the good side of me, like the angel and the devil kind of thing. That would have been funny. I might do that at some point.
Ian said organizing something special for you while we drink beer.
Organizing something special.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know. I think your dad seems caring, very caring too, is he?
A bit. He has his moments. I wouldn't say all the time, but he has his moments.
Is your mom more caring?
Yes.
Yeah. I can see she seems like she's very caring.
How did they discipline you when you made bad choices? Like what?
I remember I had a bonsai tree once, and I got incredibly angry. I don't know what it was over. I'm trying to think what it was over. It was something stupid. When you were a kid, I was about 13 or something at the time. And I picked this bonsai tree up that was in my room, grab it, real anger, almost tears coming down my face, and everything, smash it on the floor. And then I just literally burst into proper tears. Like I was like really upset with the mess I'd made and upset with, a room. And I got very emotional when I was a teenager. I still do, but not as much these days. But I remember them like grounding me and shouting at me and all the rest of it, but would never discipline me in a harsh way, just like a normal kind of mum and dad discipline. You kind of go to your room, you're grounded, have a shout at you, and that's that really.
Mm-hmm.
That was one instance that I remember quite potently.
Yeah. So you never really got beat or anything as a kid? You didn't get whipped, like your butt whipped?
No.
Oh, see, I got my ass whipped. I got beat. I mean, beat.
God.
That's good. And you can see that in his parents, that they aren't the physical type. You just can kind of tell.
So I got a bonsai tree about a year ago, and now I like that one because I'm not going to break it. I'm going to be nice and calm and collected.
You've grown up. We've grown up. And I think that's just a hormonal thing where you can't control your anger because of hormones.
Bonsai bully.
Bum crack.
He hadn't said a word in an hour, and he comes out with that. Like, what did you doze off, bum crack? Did we bore you?
Bonsai bully.
I hope he was listening. Oh,
That was brilliant. Where's the here at? What's he doing?
Oh, he's probably gone now, isn't he? I think a few people have gone actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
People leave before.
Yeah, I've never had to like I would never just like spank my daughter.
A few minutes ago.
What's that?
He was in a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Here, you want to pop in and talk to Adz?
Or talk to us because we missed you. I haven't seen you in 5 hours.
No. I didn't
Nah,
get
I'll be
it.
working.
Apparently he was on your show and I didn't see him, so I wanted
Yeah,
to
you
talk.
didn't even listen. You weren't even here listening like you said you were going to.
I didn't say I was going to. I said
Yes,
I'm
you
out.
did. You said, I'm out of here. I'll be listening.
No.
Oh.
Do you guys work on a Saturday anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Because I slack so much during the week, I have to make up for it. I slack like
That's the same as me. That's so me.
I mean, I don't ever work hard. I work like piddle
Yeah.
like a little bit each day.
Yeah, that's the same as me.
Yeah, so I wish I could work solid, but after a few hours, man, I'm toast. I'm done.
Yeah. I have to break it up throughout the day. I have like breaks and stuff. And I'm just not one of these people who can work. I mean, I have worked for like 10, 12 hours straight for days before, but it burns you out so quickly. And then you have to have like a real big rest to be able to get back up again. So I just do it like long and slow. That's my kind of thesis.
What is that? Is he checking Nolan? I'm watching on the big TV.
Oh, that's great, Karma. Yeah, of course you can mention it. Devil Karma, and I'm sorry, I haven't watched any yet. I haven't watched a lot of things yet. So everybody go check out Devil Karma's videos.
Are you actually in the video, Double Karma, or is it of your hands or something?
Oh, we don't watch those.
Because I saw her post the oddest thing I've ever heard one day, and it was, can I make a video for Rod about the origami challenge, but not be in the video? Like, how do you make a video but not be in it? I'm like,
maybe just showing her origami.
I guess. I was like, oh, no. You gotta be brave. You gotta be bold. You gotta come on the screen. If Andrew can do it, anybody can do it.
Well, maybe she just needs to break out of her shell. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
I highly suggest it.
Did you see him trying to put his light box together the other day? That was
I've missed a lot, I think.
There's nothing like an unboxing with Andrew when he's trying to put something together. It never, ever goes right. It fails every time. I love it. And he starts cussing it. Cussing it is like, I hate Amazon. I hate this. And it's unbelievable. What is that? I'll do a video when BCP does. Oh, man. Whew. I think we'll be dead by then. Yeah, I think we'll be dead by then. And it's been nice knowing you, though.
Yeah. Kez, best sale today. I've had pretty bad sales, if any.
Okay for me, I think, today. Check.
Like very low sales. Tell us yours, Kez, while we look.
Not brilliant.
My best sale, $21 for a hat.
I had 0 sales because my store is totally food bar right now. I took all promotions off. Did I tell you what happened? My sale ended and my prices stayed on sale. Now I have to go back and manually adjust all my prices.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, because now I can't run another sale. Or
wait, didn't it happen like a couple days ago?
Yeah. And I'm still going through now because I had 3 different sales running, right? 3 different percentages.
Yeah, I was just thinking I heard it before, but not today.
So now I got to sort and go through and raise them back up. See, I just don't understand how that happens.
No.
I don't understand that. So now I have no promoted listing or no sales run. Well, I think I had 1 ending this morning. And
my best sale today was 20 quid plus post.
Yeah. And it's like I don't even want to list. I don't even want to list on eBay. I'm just so. Oh no, I've got $16.10 in today somehow.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah, Sales for today are £75.62. So okay, but not the best of the best.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm down 33.7% week over week and month over month.
Down or what was that?
Down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was down for ages, and then I got back up in August or September, and then I was back in the green again. But I was down for ages over summer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did Zahir go to the car boot today? Why did I think
I think he did, and he said it was terrible, and then he was.
Okay, I don't know if I dreamed that or I don't know. Okay.
That's when we were driving with him to the bins after that.
Driving with him to the bins. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh no, last night he was sitting in the field waiting in the dark or something, waiting to go to the car boot. That was it. Okay.
Yeah, this morning. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Start taking things from people, Soprano stuff. Your sales have been bad, is it here? That's not good. We need to
mine are too. But I need to list, so that's my fault. I'm gonna list this afternoon.
I'm listing all day today and when I get done. But the thing is, were you still thinking were you thinking about doing a working hangout?
I don't think so, probably.
No?
What are you doing?
Because I don't need hours.
I don't care about hours. It'll get there.
ASAP Rocky Style Z. Yeah. Well, let's get to work then. Are you working today, Adz, or are you done?
Oh no, I'm done now.
Oh, that's right. It's like 9:30 night for you guys. Wow.
Yeah, he's gonna put on his nightcap and his nightshirt. You want to do that on the camera?
Jesus Christ, you look like me, Aunt Mildred.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Hey, you look like me, Aunt Mildred. Man, I almost peed myself. Andrew comes up with the damnedest thing sometimes.
He just loves to please. I love it, Adz. Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Showman, that's all.
It's only 47 watching. It's not that many.
Only double the last time you got naked on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. At least you go to bed early. See, I can't. If I could go to bed like that and have a normal.
I've not got my night shirt.
Okay, he's letting it all hang out.
Sorry.
I wish I could go to bed normal like that.
Yeah, I used to.
I'm not even going to bed. I'm going for a shower after this, so I'm just doing this for people's pleasure, really.
So here, who are you talking to?
You.
Or people's pain. You can be.
I do them a couple times a week now. I'm good. My house is too. I'm going to be interrupted constantly. So.
Oh.
She's making excuses to hear.
No.
Right, pants off.
Uh-oh, pants are off. Little Adz is coming out.
Like who? Zahir is probably. He's on his couch chilling out. You're too busy. Adz is going to bed.
No, I'm going to be here.
Dee would just sit there with her head down. You won't come on. You know.
I'll come on if you do it.
Do you guys wear thermals?
Yeah, but not in bed.
No, not in bed.
Well, if you're in the high north in the middle of a blizzard, you wear them 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely wear thermals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and especially at work, I have 3 of them on sometimes, 3 layers.
Yeah, I don't. Here.
It gets cold. It gets really, really cold.
Like we literally only need a coat, like a serious coat, maybe once or twice, like 1 or 2 days out of the year. The rest of the time, it's like a heavy jacket. Maybe. Oh, thank you, Adz. Thank you so much.
He said nads. Stu said they're nads. Called them nads.
Like anyone would want to see me undress.
You never thought this when you were bonsai bashing that you would be a YouTube star one day, did you?
I always wanted to be a YouTube star. I'm not a YouTube star now, though, am I?
You will be.
Messed up. I nearly was very.
You do a parody song of instead of. You ever heard the Nickelback song Rockstar?
Wait, that's a bit thing. Yeah, I love Nickelback.
You should do a parody of a YouTube star.
One photo. So you know. Oh, let's see the Nickelback one. It's a good one. photograph or something.
They all sound the same.
Yeah, they all sound the same. You should
Hey.
definitely do one. Hey, I want to be a YouTube star. Yeah, you should.
Hey, Jocko. Yeah.
That would be.
Doing a song for Christmas because someone asked. So you guys have seen my songs, haven't you?
Oh, we've heard them. Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought you had. I wasn't sure.
I heard that you're sending me a CD.
No, someone said about that. I didn't say.
I
out
know.
loud.
Teasing.
I can if you want.
Yeah.
Sign it.
Okay, we're gonna sign off. Who knows? I might do a working hangout. We'll see. I'm gonna eat lunch right now. And I thank everyone for coming. Thanks,
Well,
Tommy. Thanks,
thank
Adz.
you.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank your dad for us. We really enjoyed him.
Oh yeah.
And get mom's prepped. We need to get her on one day. So
Yeah, I'll have to talk to you about getting Mama one. And then
if she
we'll-
wants
We'll
to
get her,
do that Malibu,
get her a little loose, like a little splash of wine beforehand.
so hit that Malibu bottle downstairs she's got.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.